I'm going to show you a live brand scaling call of me trying to close a client. This is part 2 of my series. Pretty much we got a couple of clients through cold calling or a couple of prospects. In this call, you're going to see exactly how I pitch my offer, how I structure my pricing, my guarantee, and all that stuff. I am going to blur some stuff out, but other than that, let's get right into it. How you doing, James?
Yeah, I'm doing all right in the morning. Morning.
Yep. So you spoke to Elmer yesterday, right? He told you about our
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Even
And also we checked out like your Google listing. You don't have a website, right?
Yeah, I have a website. You know what? I'm supposed to finish up. I said, when are they gonna call me? Somebody's doing a free website, and I had a website there, but somebody's doing a free website, and they're using me. I think they're picking real website. These guys do free websites. You just all you got to do is find a maintenance person. And I have that because I had a website, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
The maintenance didn't stay up, and I think that they sold from one company, buy out another one, or something like that. So at the very moment right now, it's not up. But those people, I'm supposed to do a call with them so I can get. I think it's September the 3rd, something like that, before I'll get a call in to discuss, the website, da da da. So
Okay.
that's gonna happen.
Okay, I see. And just out of curiosity, how many calls do you get like a day for, jobs?
I don't get a whole lot. I do get because I got little ads all over the places, which is something I really want to expound on because I'm trying to. And a lot of it, the reason why I don't push as much as I push is because I need some more equipment, And even yesterday, I went to get a rental equipment, and because my truck wasn't equipped enough to take it, I usually it's to go like a bucket truck to go up, but it didn't work because my truck is an older truck
Mm-hmm.
and we couldn't fit it. We couldn't fit it on the back of that. We just had to cancel that. But I have and the client that I was going to do it for is a car dealership.
Yeah.
So I'd asked her earlier. I said, "Can we get one of these trucks?" And she said, "Yeah, sure, she can." But I wanted to finish her job first, because
Mm-hmm.
you want to show the person that, hey, yeah, you're good and you know what you're doing.
Okay.
She's very helpful.
Okay. Got it. Would you say you're like anywhere near capacity then? Like with your work?
No.
No?
You look young, you're young, and then like I know I could be your daddy. I probably couldn't be as much as your grandfather, but this business, but I'm telling you, you know, this business set up properly because I've been doing it for a minute now. You
Yeah.
know, this business set up properly easily right now. This kind of climate, anyways, could easily make $1 million a year. I know guys that told me when the storm came, they made $3 million.
Okay. That's with like the wholesale retail thing when they're under the ban of the other companies.
No,
Just
no, no.
just independently.
Yeah,
But you need a lot of
equip.
employees and a lot of
Yeah,
storage and a lot of
yeah, yeah. You gotta have like a big warehouse where people will even do things. I have one client that he had a big old sign that I think he bought the place and the big sign was there. He didn't even bother with that. He put up another small sign on the side, and the county came and took down the street, and his sign was like where they widen the street. They didn't take it down, they widened it, and his older sign was where that street is going to be, and he had asked them to put it down and take it down, and somebody they take it down, and he had to take it away. Somebody's storing it for him and charging him.
yeah, that's crazy.
This, yeah, when when a business got all this shit in it, but you got money to get in. Yeah, you can't go in without money. And if you did, you went in a long time ago and made your money. The place where they did it, this guy made a sign for a company, and he said that sign when I saw it, it was something like I think it was a $65,000 sign.
Okay.
We do, yeah. There's business. There's business out there, especially now. Like I was busy during the hurricane. I made money during this last hurricane. I
Mm-hmm.
made money. I
Okay.
made money. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys specialize in signs, not just like car wrapping and things like that.
Yeah, I'll do car wraps. I'll do wraps.
Okay.
I'll do. I'm operating out of my home now, but if I want to do it, I can do it because I could. There's places I could rent, like I could rent like a little storage spot, go there and do it. Then if it's making me enough money, I can find ways to do it.
Okay, because we specialize in like pretty much car wrapping, PPF, things like selling like more expensive services, or
Mm-hmm.
helping car shops sell those services.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of a all inclusive thing. So we have the we also run ads for them, get them leads. So it would be a little bit different for you, but all of this can translate to your niches.
Into sales,
Y-
sales.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we're kind of like the growth engine behind it, and it would apply very similarly to you. So I do have
Yeah.
a little presentation that I made. Our goal here is to book you high ticket clients, right? Not like cheap services, at least $1,000, $2,000 services, without you doing much, with you just showing up to the calls and closing. So this is our team. It's me. You spoke to Elmer yesterday. We're all young. But I've been in this business for a while. I've been running ads for the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was actually 5 years now. Since I was 16, I'm 21 now. This is Elmer. He did door to door, so he's also a seller. That's how he got on the phone with you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our client success manager. He helps us, just manage all the clients and everything. So again, this is for shops, so just ignore this. But pretty much we
Yeah.
um, help book
It's
shops.
sign industry. It's still part of the sign industry.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But we do have a guarantee. I know you said you don't believe this, but I'll explain to you how we're going to accomplish this and what we do if we don't accomplish this. So we guarantee 10 paying clients with our systems every single month. And then they're going to be
10 per month. 10 per month.
10 per month, and they're booked directly into your calendar. So you just show up and you just sell to them, and
Right.
they're already warmed up, and you just collect payment and close pretty much.
That's more realistic than telling me you can get me 20, 30 clients. That's not realistic.
Yeah, of
10 per
course.
month is realistic.
Of course. And how it works that if we don't reach that goal, for example, we only get 8 clients, we're gonna work. Obviously it's a paid service, but we're gonna work until we hit that 10 for free. Right. So if like the first month we only get you 8, the second month we're gonna work for free until we hit 10. So you will always
Really?
have that guarantee. Yes. Otherwise it's not a guarantee.
Yeah, I know. Really, but that's
uh
pretty commendable once you follow, huh? That's
yeah.
pretty commendable.
Well, it
Yeah.
just I did all the math.
Mm-hmm.
At least with car wrapping companies, 10 clients with ads is I honestly think that they would get more, maybe like 12. So I
Mm-hmm.
think 10 is very possible. Um
So you have tried yourself where you but I guess on the back end you have to know how your customer did. Like say for example you got me 8 cards because I see here
yeah.
I calculated that from the minute you tell me about 2,000 I already done calculate that 10 times that is 22,000 you can make like that. But do you look into the fact that you can maximize even for your 8 cards? Because I'm sure that's what you kind of do some breakdown for you to do the next set for free. You will get not only just those 8, but you already built or you have a did you because of that if say the failure before the failure of reaching your 10
Mhm.
the maximum amount did you build in your system that okay even though I didn't get 10 for this guy I'm going to build it in my system where I know that I can have 10 almost before they're ready because if you're doing that specific market you can probably do your schematics where you can work that out so that you don't have to, you know.
I mean, we barely had to do that. I just told you that to make you feel safer, but in reality, I genuinely think that getting more than 10 is very simple most of the
Possible.
time. Yeah, I run ads. I've been running ads for a while, and I've tried a lot of different niches. Like the auto body shops. I've done car detailing. We've done window cleaning. I've even done like online sales, so like clothing brands. I ran ads for a lot of different niches. So I generally, I structure this guarantee because I know what the numbers are, and 10 is super doable. The only reason we say that is because the first week is usually a testing phase, so we need to see what your what your consumers, your customers, what kind of ads they respond to.
Hmm.
Once we figure out what kind of ads they
You
respond to,
targeted.
exactly,
Hmm.
and then that takes a week, so that takes a week out of the month, right? So it shortens our time to like get you the good leads. But then after that, we already know what works, and it's pretty much every single month.
Okay, sounds interesting. They're the person that I tried to that came to me with something like this. Never explained it. We never. I don't think we got this far because I asked certain questions and they couldn't answer it. And from the minute they can't answer it, I'm done with you because you know that that that's how I work.
Yeah.
That's a, and you're younger than me, so I know you're not in the business. You might be into advertising, but advertising and practically, like for example, you said to me, you can set up everything, and I could go to the customer
Hmm.
and they see this here, blackface.
I mean, what we just have to get you to a point where you could outsource a sales team and hire people on.
Yeah, but I've been doing that. That
Yeah.
means if I'm working in this business, I'm my salesman. Most of the time, if I'm not doing all the work, I just want the other guy I got. He don't climb walls. He don't climb ladders because he's big, right? He don't climb ladders. I have to climb the ladder. Like this sign I'm telling you, I got to do is 12 feet by 7 feet high, and I got to get on a bucket truck and slide two signs, not two sides of the sign,
Hmm.
in this sign over 30 feet in the air, 12 feet by 7 feet. Think about that.
Tough job.
But
But
I already came.
out of curiosity though, what I'm assuming then it's an expensive job. What would something like that cost, and what are your margins on that?
Something like that, especially with you guys selling it, is easily $3,000
Okay.
to find the material. Because right now I'm selling materials that don't break. So when the storm come and they blow down, they just blow down, and the sign might scratch, like the material I put on it, for the letters and stuff will scratch and don't. And all I gotta do then is just get it, put a heat gun to it, and take out that material and put on a new material, and just charge them for putting it up instead of being charged for
The whole sign.
material, a new material, a whole new sign. Yeah,
So it's like maintenance.
yeah, it's just like maintenance. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's doing pretty good because people take it. They take it.
So you get a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I do maintenance too. Yeah, I do. Yeah, actually, maintenance is easier than doing a whole job because all you got to do is go buy the material and redo what's on the material and put it up. And you can,
What would you say the return is? The return rate per customer then? Like, do a lot of them come back for maintenance, or just like the really big signs?
well, you hear what I told you before? I don't advertise in no major. I had a website. Website do bring in money because I had moved to a shop, then I moved back out because I didn't like the guy, and that's exactly what the company I'm telling you about put me on the banner. They said they never let me. If I went there, but if I had them guiding me, I never would have went there. They don't want you into nothing like that. It was almost 2,000 square feet, but they said, listen, you got to get into a building that you can see that later on, which is what I really want to do, that later on, with the amount of business you get, you can buy that building.
Yeah, I see.
That's my goal.
Okay.
So you headwise, I know you're into calculation. You can see where I'm coming from.
Okay.
I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you no more.
Okay.
You should.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Um. All right. Let's continue the presentation. So, whoops.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much our system. It's
Hmm.
broken up into four parts. Well, do you see yourself? Oh no, you don't. Okay, so it's broken up into four parts. Right. The first part is we actually build your website. You said you have somebody building it, so
Yeah.
we would structure it either like while they're building it. There's a whole nother month, so we'd build your website within 2 3 days. We'd set that up for you, and then we could just wait until they finish, and then you could decide which one you like more. Um, but yeah, we build a website for SEO, so you rank in Google. You know, we try to hit all the keywords and stuff like that. Number two is we run ads. Obviously, this is my specialty. So I would get you to send me footage, or I could hire a team to come into. It gets to be a garage, but while you're making signs and stuff, they would take some photos. They would get some
Yeah.
content,
Hmm.
um, and then we pretty much run ads on that. And I would design all the images, all the creatives. I'm also originally a graphic designer. That's how I got into this whole scene. So
Oh, you moved from graphic design to this.
Yeah, I moved from graphic design. So my when I started when I was like 16, I used to be into graphic design. I started designing clothes, and then
Mm-hmm.
I started running ads for my clothing brand, and that's how I got into ads. Yeah,
You're transitioning. You transition. That's
exactly,
good. That's good.
exactly.
It's
And
good
then
to you. At
exactly.
least you know something. You know what's going on, as opposed to some people coming blind into this. They see the money, but they don't know that's all. That's how I kill a lot of people who try to sell me stuff, because I'm like, okay, you're presenting this to me, but you don't know what goes on behind, because it's not. And I hear you ask me questions that I know will help you. For example, you asked me a while ago how much is something like that, because I know that's something that you don't know. But in terms of the sign that I'm putting on. But what I'm trying to say is that you're using your knowledge, and you're getting, like you said right now. I'm not a I rap stuff, but I don't do it all the time. All the time, partly because of space, and partly because the other jobs just come to me. You're asking me how I sell. A lot. I have a lot of repeat customers. I've had customers who will repeat for. I have one person I'm going to do something for on Monday. Ever since she opened, like, and that's where I even end up. She told me to, come over there and get a shop over there. 6 years, maybe 6 years now.
Okay,
Anything she wants to do, and she gave me a lot of customers. Anything she wants to do,
that's really good.
she calls.
That means your customers love you.
Yeah, you get like that. I always become friends with my customers.
That's good.
98% of the time, I become friends. The only time I don't become friends is when they're pissed off at me, or I'm pissed off at them.
That's funny. Does that happen often?
Huh?
Does that happen often?
No.
That's really good though because that brings up your average order value per person. Each person's worth a lot more than to you because they keep coming back.
Hmm?
Um, but okay.
Key to se-
Well,
key to sales,
yeah,
right there.
yeah, it is. It's much easier to retain a client than it is to get a new one. So this is an example website we did. This is a different niche. This was a window cleaning niche. Um,
Right.
and this is just a super simple website just to get a quote. And there's not fluff on it. We just keep it simple. We have the reviews. We have the quotes. And next, this is the ad pretty much. It's pretty simple. This is again the auto niche, but we could make anything work with you. We just need some content, and we can make anything work. And if the content you're getting isn't good enough, the ads, for example, are not performing the best, we're gonna.
Thing in Canada to do that at the time. I told them when they come here to study ads, and because I also do music, I wanted to write, the music for the ads and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm still doing the music. Um, I haven't this business. I guess because the way it is from start, there's not a well before, and the guys that they're all the guys I knew were in my age category, and we didn't just do ads. We believed in word of mouth was more important, because each job you do. For 10 years, I did jobs where I did a job, and I always, it's still happening. It's still happening. Always end up with another job or two off of one job. Somebody sees me doing it. Can I get your card? Can you come to my store? Even if they don't get me, they'll call me back and say, you know what? You remember me? I saw you doing the sign down inside. Listen, yeah. Well, my store, I told you, my store, come over here. And during that time, I had a lot of hairdressing salon. In the state I was in, I had a lot of hairdressing salon.
Oh, you think you froze? Dang, dang. Dang.
No, nothing.
I mean, referrals is
Hello? Are you
refer.
there?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, the internet's just cutting in and out for me. It's back now, but
Yeah.
referrals is the best, right? And the best thing about ads though is that let's say you'll sign on a client, you do good work, they can still refer you, right, to their people, to their friends, to their family, whatever, whoever needs. So the same applies. It's just it gets you a new inbound, inbound leads of like fresh leads because you can work off of referrals.
Hmm.
Referrals are amazing. Right, referrals are free and
Right.
they already trust you. So referrals are the best. But this gets you new inbound leads and they're gonna get you new referrals, and it's like a whole snowball system.
Well, one thing I know that if you get the right leads in this, anyway, just like I said with referrals, you can get so much people on referrals. You could get so much people on referrals that you don't have to you don't even have to almost like advertise anymore because let's say you can sustain your clients. If you can sustain your clients, then those clients can keep you going too.
Yeah, I mean, if in theory, yes, but that's if you want to maintain. You can always grow.
No, no. Yeah, yeah, I get it, but that's just like what I'm saying. I'm gonna be moving because I have to take my wife to the shop, so I'm gonna be moving around. I'm gonna go in my car. I could still see you and I could still hear you.
Okay. Okay, let's just wrap it up quickly then.
Yeah.
I'll try to go through it real fast because I know we're taking our time. But here's some examples of ads we were running. These are PPF wrap ads, and then the other ones were for detailing ads. So we generated,
Mhm.
as you can see, 138 leads, 13 leads. Here we did 65 leads. Um,
So over what period of time is that?
the bottom one was in 2 months. The top one, I don't know. That's Elmer running the ads. I would say it's a couple of months. So the bottom one was 2 months though, and the cost per lead here $5. Elmer's, that's the guy you're on the phone with. His was the average, I guess, was around $7-8.
Mhm.
But the main one is $11, so that's pretty good. I'm assuming you're somewhat curious about the pricing.
Yes, always.
Okay, so I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is expensive, right? It's a 3 month commitment. It's for pretty much $5,000. He dipped. Oh,
Yeah, we're back.
I thought you left.
No, no. I came outside, but I didn't leave. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So four
so
months. You said
it's th-
$5,000.
it's 3 months, and it's 4,997. But you get to keep the AI forever, right? That's included. That's pretty much being sold to you. You're gonna own that forever. This 3 months, what it's paying for is really the running ads, getting the leads, and what we guarantee with this every single month is 10 paying clients. And then after the 3 month period, if you want to work with us still, it's pretty much $1,500. And we're guaranteeing 10 paying clients again every single month. But this is more like maintenance. If you want to continue working with us, if you just want to run the AI, that's you. You know, you own that now.
Right. So yeah, all of this is. So how much do you have to pay upfront?
I mean, usually we do a full amount, but what were you thinking?
I know we've been talking for a little bit, but I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, and I'm gonna tell you how extremely important. Just like what's his name? The dude that spoke to me yesterday,
Yeah, Elmer.
Elmer. That he used the right word, miracle, miracle. I went to court last week. This been going on. One lady, had to put up a sign for her, and she a year ago, over a year ago, and
Mm-hmm.
she asked for her money back after 3 weeks, and I told her I'd give her money back. And when I asked her, I said, okay, I'll give you your money back. Less $100 for just doing the graphics and stuff. And it ain't no $100 to do graphics. 'Cause I drove from Tampa to Lago, maybe about five. Anyways, the end result is that we ended up in court.
Okay.
Court just last week, Tuesday. Tuesday gone. I was fine, including paying back the money, $6,500,
Dang, it's a
and
lot.
they put me on a probation for 1 year. And the quicker I pay it off, is the quicker that I'll get off of probation. And when I go to probation, I also have to bring them $55 and piss in a bottle for $30.
Wow.
That's what I call them.
Dang.
So I want to make some money. Like when I mean fast, I mean I'd like to do it in 3 months.
Okay. I mean that.
This is very, this is very, and if you could get to my kind of clients, especially like, um, I'll give you an idea. Let me, I'll give you an idea.
Mm-hmm.
This is my card. I do have it. This is my card. I'm not gonna, and then I have on the back things that I do. Right.
Okay.
So, and even the ad. That's why I was saying, to work with those people, but with their ad because I did have an ad that was pretty good. This girl built it for me. It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't keep up with the maintenance part of it. So, anyways, what happened is that um I want to do something like this where you are, like you say you are,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get me that kind of support. You want money right up front. I wouldn't be able to give. It's like, what do you say? $1,400, $1,500, $1,500 investment.
No, that's the maintenance cost. The the investment is more.
Oh,
It's Oh, let me go back. Oh, here you go.
yeah.
It's 5,000,
So
right? It's
so
5,000 for 3 months.
5,000 for 3 months. It's almost the same. $1,500, $1,600 a month
Yeah,
for 3 months.
yeah,
Yeah, so three times 15 is 45. So it's like $1,700 a month.
right.
Um, so I would like to do it. I just have to figure out a way. I have to come up with money.
Okay, I see.
That's
Look. What we offer some people, because I know it's a big investment up front. I don't know if you
Mhm.
could still do this. Still a decent amount of money up front. But what we could do is half up front. So let's say half today. We get started, and after the first 2 weeks, you already be getting some leads. You'll see how the system's working.
Oh,
And,
then you can pay out of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the other half would be 30 days from when we start,
30.
and we'll get some money back in your pocket so you can actually cover that.
Mm.
So it'd be 2,500 pretty much today.
2,500 up front. Yeah, enough 2,500. Ah, I'm not. I don't have the 2,500 up front. That is my dilemma. The dilemma. I'll tell you what. How how can I put it?
Talk to me, my friend.
Huh?
I said I'm listening, my friend.
Yeah. Well, unless I come up with some money, and when I come up with my half, then we could start. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We could do it that way. I got to get the half to start because if you guys could generate that kind of lead, and me being a different, not so much like what you always do, then then I'd be the only one in that, as opposed to all the guys you have were doing Kara. I'm not saying I wouldn't do Kara, but at least
But
I'd have that.
it's moldable, and then as a matter of fact, you have an advantage because something like
Yes,
what you do exactly. Yeah, there's less people doing it.
that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It should be an advantage, and I should be able to come out on the top end with it like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
ah, yeah, I can see the advantage of it. And me, you tell me that you specialize in the car wrap. I don't specialize in car wrap. I specialize in the other stuff. And in a way, that's why I keep busy because You know, there's guys out there doing what I do, but then there's everybody there. Of course, you got the bottom rung, the middle. Like me, I don't have no big bucket truck to go to the high job that pay you 7, 8 thousand a pop. I don't have that capacity right now.
Mm-hmm.
But on embarking on something like what you guys are talking about, that would be quite possible. So I think that's the best way I can think about it. Just let me put some. I got. I need to get rid of that government stuff that I just told you about. I have to. It's imperative that I get rid of that
Right.
because I can't even with that. I can't even go. Let's say, for example, you find something that's in let's say Georgia. I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
somebody wants something in in Georgia. I can't go because go to the church. I gotta let them know. I gotta ask for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
it's gonna cramp my business, and
Yeah.
I need to just yeah.
Okay.
So that's the best way I can call me. Call definitely because I like this, and it sounds right. And I think the way I made up on your guy without even I started talking about what he called me a sucker, and then you know I think that will
So when do you want me to connect with you and give you a call back?
give me 2 weeks. Give me till I could talk. Oh, that's 2 weeks. That's anytime after the end of the month because the end of the month you got to pay bills and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Okay. And
All right.
just out of my personal curiosity, last question.
Um,
From 1 to 10, how much do you think we could help you?
I'd say 7, 8.
What do you think would make it a 10?
Embarking on it with like being able to embark on it and with you proving it to me I, before I reach there. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
I'll talk to you
I'm on
soon.
the road.
All right. Take
Yeah.
care, my friend.
I,
Drive
I'm
safe.
driving. Thanks. All
All
right.
right. Have a
All right.
nice
In
one.
a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
I hope you enjoy that. I didn't end up closing him, but again, I'll contact him in like a week or two. If you want to do what I do, you can apply to work with me one on one down below. And I also have a free training. But, boys, this is how it goes. Sometimes you close, sometimes you don't. Next video, hopefully, it's going to be a video of me actually closing someone getting a $5,000 payment or at least half upfront $2,500 payment. But other than that, boys, I just want to show you that I do this for real. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.